The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Milan against Netherlands.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Well, we're on the way. Vicario gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
His positioning and reading of the game, Peter, are second to none, and that allows him to make crucial saves at crucial moments. He can't do it all by himself, though. He'll need to develop a rapport with that defence in order to keep things organised at the back and the opposition at bay.
But he's going for goal! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Milan with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Aimed beyond the defence. And here's Musiala. Oh, good-looking ball. Roberto Carlos. Oh, this is a great position. Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Milan have their second corner now. Up he goes! And he's there to get it away. And it's Roberto Carlos. Nice bit of trickery. Chance to deliver. Beckenbauer can get it clear. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's Basho! Now, who's going to be first to this? De Bruyne. Now it's Messi. And here's Basho. Goes looking wide. Another pass just keeps it ticking. Roberto Basho! Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. Eder Militao tries to clear. Vitinha is onto this. A header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Raul. Costa Curta. Can he get it through? Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Shevchenko really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Tchouameni. Cristiano Ronaldo. Costa Curta. Musiala. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's an excellent interception. Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. Tchouameni. Oh, a delicate chip through. And this is Roberto Carlos. And he's straight offside. Messi. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. There's the whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Don't you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Milan have been puffing and puffing, but they don't look as if they're going to blow anything away. Their end product is just way short of standard.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Substitution for Milan, number 22, Mbappe.
So off we go once more.
9, Cristiano
Milan
Ronaldo.
are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Coming on the field, number 7, Fernando.
And it's Scholes. It's made its way to him. Chance for a shot!
Number 20,
Cannavaro gets good
Scholes.
distance on it.
Number 4, Danielson. Substitution in progress.
Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Raul. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Scholes. That's a cute ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And
The
it is clear
attendance
to
for this
see
match
that he
was
is not at all happy with that.
80,113.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Baggio. Baggio puts his foot on the gas. Great chance! It's a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now, can they get him away? Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Beckenbauer. Haaland is herring after that one. Always onto this. Oh no, what has happened here? He's found a way through.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Decent chance! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Very much into the last knockings. Now it's Messi.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that was nowhere near his best. And that will be it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
Against Japan.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. We have already started here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Vitinha. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. Just eases him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. He's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Great vision. Stoichkov. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. No goals as yet. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a... He's having a shot! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Japan have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neatly clipped into space. Mbappe is onto this. Beckenbauer, can he get on the end of this? Played back in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Cafu. Van Bouten. Beckham. Looking for the run. And he plays one through. Mbappe! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Milan certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Mbappe. He won't be happy with that one. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Hello, everybody.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution for Milan. Number 22, Mbappe.
Here we go again then.
Benzema.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's been cut out, well played. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Now it's Messi. No foul, says the referee. Torres. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, there's a probing ball. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Japan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that...
Chance for a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. He has done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Torres. Costa Curta gets rid without sophistication. And now they can spring out of defence. No way through. Beckenbauer, and back to the goalkeeper. Milan still have the cards to affect this game. It's a searching pass. White is one whose deliveries we all know about. Looking to play him in.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's had a shot! Goal! Japan! Into the lead once more! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Japan go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Not the most accurate pass. Nicely weighted ball, and it's made its way to him. He is through here, and he's gone backward here. And it's
minutes has been indicated.
Nice control. 4 extra minutes added on. That's a good ball out wide. Messi receives it in a wide position. He's shifting through the gears here. Now, can he find a finish? They want to be quick to recover this. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Milan can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately... Milan can almost taste it.
Hello,
They don't need to
everybody,
seal the
and
deal
welcome
here
to
and now, of
today's
course,
match.
but their supporters sense that they can do it, and they will settle for nothing else. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Milan come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Looking for the run, and he's picked out the run. Oh, big chance! What a real chance! Goal, Milan! And look who it is. He leads the way. He leads the way again. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
Vinicius Junior. He's away! Fallen! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
And it's Roberto Carlos. And that's gone loose. Oh, he's been caught napping! Played in by Roberto Carlos. That's really well cleared. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Lewandowski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
No, it's fallen! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. That'll be a throw. Has a look and place it forward. That is good alertness. Vinicius Junior. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still...
He's had a shot! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Cristiano Ronaldo really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Forlan. It's Forlan! And that is a save of real quality. Not easy by any means.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Oh, smashing header! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He's gone for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
33 minutes added time.
Cross from Hakimi. Koundé is there, and he can get that clear. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Milan will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up.
Substitution for Milan, number 7, Robert Lewandowski.
Here we go again then.
To replace him is number 15,
Roberto Baggio.
Substitutions taking
Roberto
place.
Baggio, looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Applies the finish! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. And it's Roberto Carlos. Milan do look as though they've made a half-time change here. Well, just the goalkeeper's a bit... Haaland! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Chouameni.
Milan are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Forlan. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And the counter-attack is on for Milan. No way through. And this is Forlan. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Roberto Baggio. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! No mistake! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
70 minutes is number 9.
And now he has two.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both
Hello,
teams square
everybody,
up to
and
each other
welcome
with
to
fire
today's
in their
match.
eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. How are you reading this formation, Jim Begley?
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration. Backing that up with enough attacking dynamism is down to managers who want to get at teams. It can be used in cautious terms too, but certainly if you want to advance a little quicker and you have that attitude, then you can be very positive about this too.
Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Oh, this looks sharp. Serginho cuts it out. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Bale on a strong run down the right. Quality ball. So we're still where we started right now. Rudiger. Could be danger here. Now it's Raul. Looking for the run. Cristiano Ronaldo fired deep towards the back post. Nicked it back promptly. Vitinha. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, good take in a good area. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Roberto Carlos. Koundé. Chouameni. And it's Baggio. This looks promising. Baresi. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. He's got away. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Vitinha. Up he goes! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Roberto Baggio, and he's lost his man, takes a shot! It's bounced back off the post. PK. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's in a good position here. And the shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. a sudden chance to counter. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And we hit half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
And now I'd just like
so
to
we
read
reached
out
the halfway
our
point.
fan club members who are
What an end to the
celebrating
half,
their birthdays
Peter.
today.
A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Substitution.
There's the start of the second half.
Milan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to...
Chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Roberto Carlos, Fernando Torres. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Scholes. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. And he's there to get it away. That's the throw. White. And that's another throw. Crunching tackle. Milan have their second corner now. And that has been cleared. And it's Baggio. Bale does really well to win the ball there. That is good alertness. Raul, and he was quick to react. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. The ball has bounced loose now. Scholes. And the finish! And he hits the net. The breakthrough arrives at last. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Fernando Torres. Number 9, Raul.
So time for change.
Coming on the field,
this one has been on the cards for a little
20,
while.
So
we have our breakthrough.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Can he finish? And that could have brought them level.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Well, that looks a decent ball. He's being urged to shoot. Can he finish? It's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football.
And the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! No mistake! Late drama! Late goal! This will be one frantic ending! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Madrid give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
And he's picked out the run. And that's not going to reach. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. The final seconds now. Rudiger. And that's it. Milan can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then.
Any attack containing Raúl is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raúl is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, good take in a good area. And that has been clubbed away. Nicely weighted ball, but he's well positioned here. And the shot! Goal, Milan! truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So, a breakthrough already. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
They get a throw in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Messi going full steam down the flank. He's picked his way through. Messi. Alvarez. Driving on and making... Roll! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Benzema. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh no, this does not look good. And he's away. And a chance! Really well taken goal. Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there. He's on it, can he get away? Rudiger defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Alvarez. And we've reached half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Milan go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And the game has already resumed here. Benzema threads one in. Raul. Stood up well to him there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Vardiol. Beckenbauer. Vitinha does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Milan looking to pass their way through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. That has been slung wide. Terrific header! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Out to the left it goes. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And they're back on the ball again. And that is as far as they're going to go. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That pass has been well intercepted. And he's looking to catch him up. Alvarez, he's had a shot! Just too much, fractions.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Ødegaard. And it's Ødegaard. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Raul. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Vitinha. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Forlan. Oh, that's fabulous.
Might want to be careful there.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now it's Benzema. Ødegaard. Now it's Forlan. Buongiorno pokes it out wide. Looking for options for movement.
1 minute added time.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that will be it. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Milan against Sporting.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And that gets things running. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique. Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory! He's got himself an absolute peach. And what a start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So, a breakthrough already. Lovely pass, but he's had a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Sane clears it away. That's a decent clearance. Traumeri. Milan are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Sane, good-looking ball. And he's picked out the run. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Sporting clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
No, that's been intercepted. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Owen. He is just caressing the ball. Roberto Baggio. It's a threatening ball. It's Baggio! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Costa Curta gets rid without sophistication. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he hits the net. And this is getting better and better. And that really is so impressive. And now he has two. Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Cafu wins the duel this time. That's a little off target. Milan heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Beckenbauer promptly onto that. Tries from a long way out. Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. This looks promising. Hoist it in. And he's there to clear it. That's rather hopeful. Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Costa Curta brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
White picks it up out wide. And the first 45 minutes are up. Reflections on the first half?
Milan really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Milan ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Looking for the run. Spread neatly. He's picked his way through. And he's in on goal. He's having a shot! And that is wildly off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. Milan do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. There's the whistle. Milan come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Strokes it back. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponent alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there, and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence.
Now it's Lewandowski, pass somewhat off target. Toni Kroos. Now it's Neymar. Soboslai, he's got away. That'll be a throw.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And here's Lewandowski. Tries to pass it through. Vicario gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Al Hilal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Can he finish?
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Nicely aimed pass. Roberto Baggio. Oh, that's well spotted. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. It's a threatening ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's White. That has been knocked clear. Beckenbauer. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Lewandowski.
There they go, hunting again.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Doku. That's an imaginative pass. Lewandowski.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Roberto Carlos. He's shifting through the gears here. Great chance! There's the whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well, and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Substitution in progress.
And the action is back on the way.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Tries to play it through. Camavinga gets it clear. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Swings it across. Saliba getting this one clear. And it's Tchouaméni. White is one whose deliveries we all know about. Crosses it in. The referee has given a corner. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Terrific header! It's in! Is this the moment? The moment he made it happen. The moment they made it happen. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Tchouaméni demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Poor robust challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's found a way through. Al Hilal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Al Hilal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Al Hilal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Now there's a fine... Tries a shot! He should have put that one away.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Raul. Toni Kroos. He's through here. Picked out Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, taken with style. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Mbappe really made the tough part look easy, and the easy part very complicated.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Roberto Carlos. Nice control. Might be danger here. Now they could break here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe!
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing.
And the finish! That's another chance! Goal! Milan! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And here's Mbappe. Lewandowski! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Hazard. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Now it's Lewandowski. And here's Rafinha. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Goes for a shot! Really well taken goal. Japan are level. That was easy, almost too easy.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
It's a goal kick. Robertson. And it's Lewandowski. And Fernandez. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Fernandez. Fernandez puts a cross in.
Has been indicated.
Fernandez. And here's Mbappe. Beckenbauer. Roberto Carlos. And there's the end of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Milan are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And we are already promptly back underway. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Rafinha, that's a sharp pass.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Rafinha. And it's Robertson. Plays a sharp little ball here. Mbappe does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Roberto Carlos. Vitinha. Oh, this looks sharp. He's picked his way. Chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
The attendance for this match was 80,953.
And it's Robertson. An instinctive chance, surely! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
It's a pretty loose pass. Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Dijk with the clearance. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shot a goal! Goal! Milan! And they get themselves in front! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And yes, it's him again. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Fernandes. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Japan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Substitution.
Has a look and plays it forward. Driving on and making good progress. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Zaire Emery. Milan moments now away from seeing this one out.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Decent chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Has been indicated.
No, that was never going to make it. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And as you can see, we've already started here. He's being urged to shoot. Played in by... Terrific! Oh, crossbar! Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary. And we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Shot goes for a shot! Goal! Milan!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's through here, and this is Benzema. This looks Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, good spread. Drilled in low. Fernandes. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Camavinga. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Hazard proves... It's Kane! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Fernandes. Camavinga. Mbappe. And it's Robertson. It's Camavinga. Tries to play it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is out of play. Fernandes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Benzema. Plays a sharp little ball here. And the shot! It's bounced back off the post. Camavinga gets rid without sophistication. Cleared without hesitation. Kane. And it's Hazard. Now it's Kane. Looking for options for movement. Messi in acres of space out wide. Salamakers gets into a good position. He's seen that early. And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more
He's had a shot!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's a throw-in. Benzema. And this is Ronaldo. Played out to the left flank. Nicely weighted. Benzema! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Camavinga driving on and making good progress. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Mbappe! Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's been caught napping! It's a goal kick. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
And he welcomes it in. Kane!
Well, Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Mbappe.
Oh, really well played.
He's had it taken off him. Fernandes. Now Mbappe. And it's Robertson.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Benzema. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Benzema.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, and that should have been two.
Cristiano Ronaldo really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Number 10, Hazard. Number 8, Messi. Coming on the field, number 18, Mikel.
Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done.
Federico Valverde.
Now it's Benzema. And he welcomes it in. Oh, super ball!
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Valverde.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Salamanca's receives him in a wide position. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, that's a fine interception. And time is up. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, the central...
Neymar! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Griezmann. Now it's Alvarez. And he welcomes it in. And the finish! Oh, it's hit the post! Neymar. Fernando Torres. And it's Fernando Torres. Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Neymar! Baina. Alvarez. Roberto Baggio. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Gonzalez. Still goalless. Here's Llorente. Gonzalez. Mbappe. And this is Neymar. Neymar! They want to be quick to recover this. Gonzalez. Barrios. Alvarez. Now it's Griezmann. Played out towards the right wing. Neymar. Torres. And the return pass. And it's Soboslai. Real chance! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Milan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's White. Roberto Baggio. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Gonzalez. Baina. Alvarez shoots! Goal! There is the breakthrough!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And he's straight offside. Baina. Now it's Griezmann.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Neymar. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
They've played it short, and this is Koke. He's having a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And it's been taken short. Quick look, then plays it in. Szoboszlai. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe finds himself offside. Jimenez. And Gonzalez. Played towards the other side. And it's Llorente. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Adams. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Adams. That's Rudiger. And it's Szoboszlai.
The attendance for this match
Normand
was
cuts out the pass.
80,314.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
That's Barrios. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Fernando Torres. That's an imaginative pass. Pass is just off target.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Now it's Alvarez, and he's intervened well there. Alvarez is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Substitutions taking place.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Into the last quarter of an hour. Alvarez. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Gets a good foot in there. Back into the middle. Soboslai has a shot! He scores! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Number 4, Soboslai. Soboslai. Substitution in progress.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Milan grab and the shot! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Has been indicated.
Simeone. Out of play for a goal kick. And it's Baggio. That's really well manoeuvred. It's Neymar! Oh, it's come loose. Baggio gets into a good position. Cleared without complication. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Milan were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort
Just a quick
unrewarded.
reminder today.